These coordinated attacks in Paris have authorities here in America taking a closer look at so-called soft targets, beefing up security at major public events, including sports stadiums and other gatherings around the country. And ABC's Gio Benitez is in front of the MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, where the Giants face the Patriots this afternoon. Gio, good morning.
Dan, good morning to you. Nearly 1 million fans will be packing into stadiums all across this country today. Police say the NFL already has a good security plan in place, but they're stepping it up even more. Metal detectors, pat-downs, and bag searches, from stadiums and tourist hotspots to campuses and concerts. Overnight, public venues across the country taking dramatic steps to tighten security in the wake of Friday's attacks. With tens of thousands of fans funneling into the Rose Bowl Saturday, more officers and canine units on patrol. Security posted in the parking lots in Tampa Bay in preparation for tonight's game. And the NFL with 12 games today and another tomorrow. More than 900,000 fans to pour into stadiums. In a statement, the league promising an increased security inside and outside. The NBA doing the same, keeping the specifics of those plans under wraps. In America's largest cities, the effort to prepare for the worst, a full-time job. In New York,
we're here to ensure that New Yorkers feel safe.
Police ramping up patrols, the NYPD activating as many as 400 extra counterterrorism officers on the streets and placing additional officers in the city's subway stations. In LA, police routinely running dramatic simulations. This one in July, officers rappelling out of helicopters. These measures, an effort to protect vulnerable venues with a high volume of visitors.
Soft targets are everywhere. But you do the best you can and you deploy your resources as effectively as you can.
Destinations like the Mall of America, which sees over 40 million visitors each year, particularly susceptible. Terror groups even encouraging attacks on that shopping center in February. And right now, there is no known threat, but no doubt everyone will be on high alert because you've got the Thanksgiving Day parade coming our way. You've got those 2 tree lightings in New York and D.C. So police want to make sure you are vigilant. If you see something suspicious, just report it, Paula.
If you see something, say something. Gio, thank you. And for more on the terror risks that Americans face here at home, we want to bring in ABC News senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas in Washington. Pierre, thanks for joining us. And you just heard Gio talking about these soft targets, the arenas and the malls. So what's the plan to protect these targets here in the U.S.?
The key is trying to get intelligence about who ISIS is communicating with. There are dozens of FBI terror investigations underway right now. We saw them peak around the 4th of July holiday, and there's another surge underway as a result of those attacks in France. There are so many venues in this country, like malls and restaurants, that simply don't have a lot of security. And the only way you can prevent these kind of assaults is to stop them before they happen, before plots can fully take shape, Paula.
And the French had recently stepped up their anti-terror efforts because of Charlie Hebdo just this past January. How much concern is there that the French weren't able to uncover this latest plot?
A key question, why did this go undetected? We don't have the answers yet. There's one possibility U.S. officials are pondering, the worry that radicals may have been using a new form of encryption to hide their communications. The FBI director has recently warned about what he calls going dark. He said they've been able to track ISIS communications on social media only to see certain players disappear off the grid. If that's what took place in France, it would signal a severe new problem.
And Pierre, the FBI is sending a team to Paris. What will their role be?
The FBI is preparing a team of investigators to support the French if a request is made. The team is expected to include experts in forensics, specifically cell phone and computer information recovery. With Americans injured and among the dead, the FBI wants to help any way it can, Paula.
All right, Pierre, thanks for joining us from Washington this morning.